Okay guys, what I'm going to do next is I picked up these sweet little piano hinges, okay, from Home Depot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my piano hinge on here like so it closes all the way, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set that guy there. I'm going to grab my other one. Okay, so we got two of them here. They come with the screws and everything. So we're going to try them out here. We're going to stick them on like this. We'll put a couple screws in it and see if they're going to work the way I think they're going to work. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't. But we're about to find out. Okay, you guys, we got our piano hinges on. I just put a couple screws in it right now. And it works almost perfect. Hangs up a little bit on this edge, so I'll have to clean that up some. Closes nice and tight. You can sit on them, no problems. So there it is, guys. The dinette is starting to look like something. You can stand on these things. You could jump around on them. Get this on camera. No problems. Pretty sturdy. They're comfortable to sit on. Once the cushion goes on, you'll probably be a little bit higher. But as you can see, if you're sitting here, there's enough room for another person to sit. So 4 people can sit here very comfortably. Also, it's long enough that it's going to be comfortable to sleep on. Okay guys, here we are back in the RV. What I'm going to build today or start working on is the covers for the front side of this. So I don't want this thing to look so just boxy and rectangular and just bleh, you know? So we're going to build ourselves some nice front fascia pieces for the front. I also ordered today some trim pieces for the edges, which you guys will see. But for now, we're going to start taking measurements to build the front fascia pieces. So I want to check one thing real quick and see. So 37 inches is going to be perfect. What I'm going to do basically is I'm going to hang the front section over like this. I'll probably hang, because I'm going to have a board that runs right here. So I'm going to hang this side over probably 2 inches. So this piece needs to be, let's see, that's 3 inches. So if we go 2 inches, we'll just go 21 to call it, say, 21 inches. This will be the same, I would imagine. Yep, 21 inches. Okay, so the base is going to be 21 inches. And then these are 3 inches wide, where the, I don't know if the cameras can see this. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. So the cushion itself is going to be 3 inches wide. Okay. So I don't want the wood to stick out farther than the cushion necessarily. So the top section will make 2 1/4. Okay, so it's going to basically, this will come to a straight. Okay. This I'm going to build a nice little round down like this, round this edge, come down, round this edge, and down. And it'll be a nice little front fascia piece. So that's what we're going to build. I have the pieces in the garage. I'm going to take a couple measurements and show you what we're doing. So like I said, we're going to go 21 inches at the base. Yep, 21 inches at the base. It's got to be a minimum of 33 inches tall. See if it's the same on this side. 33, yep. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go cut 2 rectangles, 21 by 33, and we'll be back in here. So what I'm gonna do is 18 1/4 from the bottom, right? 18 1/4. and then 3 inches from the back. Okay, 3 inches. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw some lines here. We're gonna move our saw. Okay, like this. And we're going to make a line. And we're going to come here. And we're going to make another line. Okay. Oh. The line, I got to go all the way here. Okay. So let's check it. 3 inches. 3 inches. 18 1/4. Awesome. Okay guys, now remember I told you I didn't want it to be boxy. So how we're gonna change that up is I'm gonna grab this saw, a hole saw here. And I believe this is a 5-inch hole saw, okay? So like I said, I didn't want this to be boxy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm going to connect these here like so. Okay. Same thing here. Come up to this line here. Okay guys, my camera died, so now I'm showing you what I did. So essentially, I measured my 3 inches and my 18 1/4, okay? And like I said, I'm getting rid of this boxiness. So then I took this 5-inch hole saw, okay? And I put it on the line there and on the edge there, and I just traced it. Same thing here, line, and then the line, okay? And then I traced it. Same thing here, put it on the line and the line, and then I traced it. So now what I'll do is I'll take a jigsaw. I'll take the skill saw first, and I'll cut straight to here, straight to there, and then we'll take the jigsaw. We can do jigsaw first, doesn't really matter. But we're gonna cut these nice radiuses in here, and this will be the one side. All I'm gonna do is mirror it, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build the same exact piece on the other piece, and then we'll have 2 of them. So yeah, so that's how you guys, that's how you can get not such a boxy, ugly look. You know, you can just add a little bit more flair to it. So I'm gonna knock that out, and we'll see you guys when we get done. All right guys, we got our first piece cut out, and I just wanna show you what it looks like. So just like that, now we don't have such an ugly, boxy, square, corner looking thing. Now we got some nice round edges. Looks nice and clean. So now we just got to do the same thing to the other piece, and we'll have 2 of them. All right. Okay guys, what we got going on now is I got these really cool little slat pieces. Okay, so it's not going to look so plain now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of them and I'm going to put them together like so. Okay, that's how they're going to go together. And then I'm going to take one of my chair pieces, just like that. Take our chair piece. So this is going to be the outside of one of them. So this will be the further side back. So they're not quite as long, but I got some thicker baseboard to go on the bottom. So I'm going to hide this reveal. You won't even see it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this guy, and I'm going to cut it. Just like this. Cut this lip off of this corner. Okay. Alright, now we're going to mark it out. we're going to trace it again, just like we just did the first one. Okay? Like this. Trace her out. Awesome. Oh, like that. Okay, now we know how to cut this piece. So we're going to cut it exactly the same way we just cut the other ones. Very simple. We just got to make sure we don't mess up and cut one side different. Just like that. Hi, Poe. Dog's excited. So let me show you guys what it looks like now. So this is what you guys will see in the trailer. And then I have some 3/4 inch edge molding to go in here and to make it look all nice and pretty. We'll sand it down and clean it up. Hi, Poe. Dog's happy. So there's one piece. I got to make one more and then we'll go back in the trailer and get them installed. Okay guys, here we are with our new setup going on here. Really happy with how it came out. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-drill a few holes here. We'll do one here. Just like so. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to pre-drill a hole because I used particle board for this section. Okay, and then we'll grab a screw and we'll put a screw in here, just like so. Okay, just like that. Make sure she's nice and flush. Go ahead and pre-drill a few more holes. So yeah guys, there it is. Really happy with how that looks. Now it doesn't look so boxy. A little bit more professional. Okay. And then we have our pieces. Here, hold this again, honey. These are going to go on here like so. And remember I said that they weren't quite long enough, but I wasn't that worried about it, because the baseboard that I got will cover it up. So those will sit on there like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to liquid nail them, clamp them down, liquid nail them, maybe shoot a couple nails in them, and that'll be our outcome right there, guys. Looks a little bit more professional. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it along the back side and put it along the front where your feet go, and these things are going to look really awesome. So happy with how they're turning out. I'm going to continue working. We'll probably shut the camera off for now because you guys get a rough idea how we're going to do it. I'll probably hop back on here and show you how I liquid nail them on there and whatever. But yeah, really happy with how these are turning out. And I hope you guys like them too. All right. So what I got is I have my slats. I've already screwed these down. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire up this nail gun with a little bit of liquid nail. Okay, and we're going to nail these. Usually we're going to nail and glue these to our wood pieces. So, first things first, get the liquid nail out, I suppose. Okay, and we're going to put ourselves liquid nail on here. Go like this. Okay, just like so. Any excess on there? Yeah. I think we can put a little more on there too. Why not? There we go. Got pretty excessive with it. I think it'll work out good. So, got our liquid nail spread on there. Now, I'm going to take a clamp and we're going to put a clamp on it. Okay. Actually, well, yeah, we'll put a clamp on here. get clamped on here first before we get too crazy. So just like this. Hold it with my knee here. Tighten up this clamp. Go figure. It's not liking me. Back this clamp off a little bit. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Go ahead and tighten this clamp up. Get this thing sitting where we want it to. Okay, just like that. Put another clamp on the top here. Okay. About how we want them to sit. Alright. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pull this guy out just a little bit. It's nice with the liquid nail. It gives you a little bit of a float. Okay. Now we'll grab our other piece, which is right here. Liquid nail it. And do the same thing. Clamps out like so. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, she's a beaut. She's a beaut, I tell ya. Okay. Clamp this guy down as well. That. Awesome. Do the same thing on the bottom. Okay. So there we go. Got her clamped on there, nice and tight. Everything looks pretty good. Now we'll shoot a couple nails in it. Just like that. And the liquid nail should hold her on there. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Man, it's perfect. Put a nail there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright guys, just like that. Now what'll happen, once it dries, I'm going to take a sander and I'm going to sand all this nice and smooth and get it all flush. And then like I said, I have a piece coming in. We'll put a nice little black lip on it that matches all the stuff up top. And she'll look good. Also, I'll put a little strip down here and I'll put the baseboard on so you'll never even know, excuse me, that these pieces weren't long enough. So I'm really happy with how that is turning out. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side and we'll come see you when we're done. So I got the outside pieces on, now I'm working on the inside pieces. All I did was measure this distance and go cut the pieces. You guys have seen me be cutting, you've been watching me cut wood and measure and cut and measure and cut. I'm pretty sure by now you guys probably got a pretty good idea of how to do it. So all I'm doing again is taking my liquid nail. I'm gonna get my pieces, get my nail gun ready. I got my liquid nail already. So I'm gonna liquid nail the back of them just like I did this side, or these two pieces. Liquid nail the back, shoot some nails in them, call it good. I'm gonna time lapse all this, you guys will see it, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay guys, this is what we're working with. As you can see, we got our nice slats on, our new dinette that we're working on. Got the sides done and the front section's done. I still got to do this back wall. I'm going to do this back piece, and I'm also going to do this piece. Hopefully by the end of the week our cushions are done, as well as our nice trim pieces for the top, and then we'll start working on the table. I can build the table and stuff before the trim gets here, but that's kind of where we're at now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Pretty happy with how this thing's turning out. Just get you guys a cool little view, or get a view of what it's looking like, and we'll go from there. All right guys, we'll see you tomorrow.